Hello there, welcome to my reaction to Future with JonTron show. But yeah, it's on the mod channel, of course. Charlie Story and JonTron, two of the best people in my opinion on YouTube, talking about Future. I wonder how that's gonna go. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, become a member, let's begin. I guess I don't have anything to say.
Future. Future. Let me tell you about the future. Are you from the future? Help, help, I am from the future. My future ball stopped working and I need to return to my people. Ah, I can see that you are a fellow future person. In the future, you will
McFly.
die. Want me to read your future? I can do that right now. You will die. It's me, your great-grandson. Get your hands off me, I'm from the future. You don't understand, there was a mistake on the mission brief. I saved baby Hitler and I hit Sarah Connor with my car. Oh no, I'm sleepy. Oh, it worked. I'm back. Anyway, a gun. Bang, 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 bang.
A laser
In
pistol.
the field.
No. But in the future.
Did you see that video where it's like metaverse shopping in Walmart?
I didn't see that. Are they bringing banality to the digital world?
Howdy! Thanks for visiting Walmart. I will be your shopping assistant module today, but you can call me Sam for short.
Ugh. No, it gets way worse. She immediately turns into a hall monitor.
Your age has already been pre-verified through your profile.
You can buy, it's been verified through your biometric blood analysis. Are you sure you want that?
What are they
Health
going
and
to do? Like,
safety.
so the thing is, if you were too young to buy it, this would instantly become, how do I figure out how to, like, break the game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
lying
yeah.
down in their VR suits to get behind the map.
Yeah, you gotta get 3 of your friends together to stand on top of each other in VR, so you're like...
You might be able to like go on the next line and try to clip the bottle through the wall.
Like, oh, your height has been verified at 17 feet. You must be clearly old enough to buy this wine.
Immediately, you hear
Yeah.
the summoning salt music.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I beat Walmart in 36 seconds, 0.27. Start here with the wall glitch, and then you buy 1.6 million gallons of
Doing
milk.
like the backwards cart jump to speed up your fucking
Exactly.
glitching through the ground.
Yeah. So as you can see here, I've refunded 9 million packets of cat food, and it's all gone directly into my bank account.
Amazon price matched at record speed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I love about this whole thing is it's like, isn't this just Amazon.com with extra steps?
Yeah,
It
and
is.
with this like annoying lady who's preventing you from like listening to music or whatever in the background.
She's just like,
We've already pre-measured your penis. We've determined your condom size is small.
I noticed you bought nacho cheese Doritos. Would you like me to warp you to the nacho cheese aisle? Don't worry, I'll do it anyway.
It gets way dumber.
It looks like you already have a full gallon of milk at home. Should we put this one back?
Ooh, we take rationing very seriously here at Walmart.
Yeah, that's kind of
Except we're headed
weird.
off to the Walmart digital jail?
Yeah, the refrigerator's locked and
Don't worry, we've got a coupon for your bail.
the tone and everything of like having to talk to this robot. Talking to robots isn't
Yeah,
gonna
what's the
work. It's
point?
just get the fuck out of my face.
You don't have much to relate about.
Mm.
Oh, what do you do?
There is literally no reason to make a supermarket inside the metaverse, whatever the fuck it's called. You could just make a list. Like, it's just, if you have to use VR, it's just gonna be Amazon and VR. Where you select from a list what you need to go to the aisle, because what the hell is the point?
Sit in cold silence all day?
Oh, are you alive? Like, do you feel?
Yes, I am sentient. I don't believe you.
Wait.
That's the end. This is a really good example of people getting stuck thinking about the future with the present. They're like, the future will be like going to a
Yeah.
Walmart store, but in your VR headset. In reality, it's just like a microchip in your brain that's spiking fucking neurotransmitters to get you to do what it wants. That's really what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Kinda,
I've
yeah.
added the service charge to your cart.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Now for the fun stuff.
Oh, that wasn't the fun stuff?
To electronics.
Instead of just opening a web page, oh, right, here's the thing with the stuff. Instead, you have to go through this rigmarole of being into the shop. You have to get back to the electronics store, and
cutscenes.
as you do that, every time she does this stupid fucking line. And now, onto the fun stuff. Yeah, skip.
Yeah.
Where'd your cart go? All your shit just bashing around. It's like, don't worry.
Yeah,
nothing
it
will be
almost
damaged."
flew
I think you
out.
can even hear the bottle break.
So, oh my god, yeah, wait. All of your items will come to you delivered exactly how fucked up they were in this simulation. What, did they shoot it out of a cannon and make a big ass hole in your house?
Like, yeah, sure, you're trying to show it off as kind of realistic, where if the card goes down, it's gonna fly around. There is no point in doing that. It's a virtual world. In that kind of scenario, I should be able to throw that fucking bottle that I'm verified to purchase from across the room into the cart without it breaking, without being scared of it breaking. Like at all. There is no reason for it to jump around. Why is have physics? Just cart lowers, everything lowers at the same rate. It doesn't have to jump around. There's no need to add physics to your electronic shopping. No, not even VR shopping. I don't know.
They had like VR
So
cam
dumb.
girls,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know what? I'll be your girlfriend for
like
the
Code
day,
Maker.
and then they will go shopping with you at virtual Walmart. But they'll just be like nude the whole time, or even not. And then she's just like nice to you and shops with you all day.
I swear I saw this like marked down $5 at Target.
Honest opinions on like, nah, those shorts don't look good on you, and like, fuck, that'll be
Let's
great.
go. I think we'll find some.
Okay. If that shopping becomes a reality, the two things are possible. First, you will be able to neither mod, it's kind of a good ending, where you can mod for free to replace the woman and the voice lines or whatever, and add whoever you want. Fucking Shrek can go with you to the shop. The second one is to pay to get her removed or changed. That would be a worse option. That's a bad ending. But that does give money to people, so that's more plausible.
Better at Men's Warehouse. I'll go with you. Don't worry.
But then Men's Warehouse is only like half constructed. It's still, oh. If I could get the Cartoon Herald avatar, then just go shopping with people. That would be brilliant.
See, that'd be like the one
VR
cameo
chat.
thing worth doing.
Yeah, no, finally something to look forward to when I'm living in the pod. Progress
Again,
is
I
not
read this
just
as
technology
progress.
or politics. For example, this is true progress. Because they could have had stalls back in the day.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
could have. Just a little dividing wall. But instead, they decided never shit alone.
Okay, I have a theory about this. We come across this and we go, amazing. Not only did the Romans have indoor plumbing, but they shat together like a bunch of degenerates. But you go back in time and they actually were walls there that are just eroded. But we just assume they were all a bunch of barbarians. And it's like you go back and the guy's like, what?
I think
You think we just all shat looking at each other?
we would have been able to find things, and they're very close to each other. To like put a wall there. I don't know.
What are you, crazy?
What do you think the custom is? Like, you never sit right next to the other guy who's shitting when it's completely
Yeah,
empty.
probably.
It's basically urinal rules,
Yes.
except much more important.
What is with this, like, keyhole shape?
That's so you can get to your ass with the stick.
Oh, of course.
And it's been bathing all day in salt and vinegar solution.
Well,
which-
like a bag of chips.
That's what they did. They would put the sponge, the communal sponge.
I don't believe in the communal sponge, because here's what would happen. It'd be used twice, then someone would accidentally drop it down the hole. And then you'd need a fresh sponge.
That's why you don't
That
believe
is
in it?
possible.
Like 2 weeks in, everyone would go, I want the fresh sponge. Whoops. And deliberately drop it down.
Yeah, I want to know how they make this inference.
Maybe they analyzed the sponge and found different types of diarrhea on it. Like, this came from 4
Multiple
different...
DNAs.
Therefore, yeah, it turns out it was a toilet wiping sponge. So it's like the janitor who cleaned it.
Yeah, right. All right, here's something that I reckon the future is going to get wrong about our present.
Okay.
In your underwear, right? Often it's got that kind of flap, and there's like a kind of a hole at the front.
Yeah,
And so the idea is you could actually poke your dick out there and
Yeah, well, that's the idea.
no one does that. The
Yeah,
danger
I
of
don't even
accidentally
have underwear
pissing all
like
over
that.
yourself is enormous. Why would you risk it? But in the future, they will see these holes in the front of our underpants and go, they used to poke it out the front in order to whiz.
I think a decent amount of people do that.
No.
I bet you if you put that out,
Probably,
there's gonna be tons
yeah.
of comments like I do that.
Like it's there. It's there for a reason. It's not there just because, like, if nobody used it, oh, it's still there. No, it's there because at least some people use it, kind of It's like when they add some kind of a weird rule, you know that that's there because someone did that weird thing.
I've never met one.
See, you're already making the kind of historical inference,
All right.
and we're in the day and age.
Oh, I've got one more. Ad time.
Oh,
I used to be a bad person, like you, until I discovered the browser extension. Tab
I don't
for a
believe you.
call. Link in the description. It's so simple, fella.
hell is
You
this?
get the browser extension, and your homepage displays this little ad on the bottom right. And every time you open a tab, boom, it generates about 1/10 of a cent. It's not much, but think about how many tabs you open every day. Then add that up over millions of people using the browser extension, and you're generating millions for charity. You can even select the charity that you want to support. I like Team C's
Ball
because they're busy
Project.
removing all the plastic that mysteriously ends up in the ocean. Got a little greedy there, didn't you, fella?
And the Nobel Peace Prize goes to... Holy shit, that guy.
It's about time. So go to the link in the description.
Okay.
Get the Tab for a Cause browser extension. Did I mention it's free? You don't want to be a bad person, do you? Why not be a good person? Tab for a Cause. It's a low-effort, free, and convenient way to undo all the dickish things you do on a daily basis. And ironically, you know, when you see someone post and it says, like, I think kids in Africa should have food, and it gets 100,000 likes, it's that level of effort, but you're actually doing something. Ad over.
Yeah. Sure, I'll try it
Have
out.
you seen pyramids?
I've seen Pyramid.
It originally looked like this. It was white and it had a gold
Yeah.
top, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is your personal account.
There are so many things you can do with something as
It's your
big as that
personal
and smooth
account.
as that. And number one is a big slide. You know what I mean?
And you're just making a assumption that it was not that.
That would have been the best rite
I mean,
of
it's
passage
not
for the
smooth.
Egyptians. Like, okay,
A ride of passage, perhaps.
Isn't it around similar as it is now, except like the white layer of some whetstone, was it limestone? Like eroded. But it's kind of the same, it's still like bricks. It's not.
hey,
Oh.
you can't do it with the Aztec one. It's all steps. Bump, 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 bump the whole way down.
I always wondered if, like, you went to the past and you, like, just talked to one of the people who made these things. They're like, what? This? We made this because we just had to displace a lot of sand and we wanted to do it.
We were digging a big hole, and this is just the pile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The hole's not there?
What happened to
The hole is gone?
The Great Hole of Giza?
I knew it. It was the Assyrians. God damn it. They were always jealous of our hole. They came here and they filled it in, didn't they?
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. It's, yeah.
New
They were like,
conspiracy
it was
theory.
meant to point to the stars.
See the bits on the side? Is that supposed to be hair?
Well, it's a headdress for one.
Yeah, it's
so
a pharaoh
meant to be
thing.
ornate, but to me, it looks like when a cobra rears up,
Oh.
and I mean, it has a snake.
Well, there's
on
a
top of its
snake,
head,
yeah.
So I figured it was a cobra.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I never really thought about what. Okay, what's up with the beard then? Because that's a lady.
Is that a lady?
Well, yeah,
That's
the
also,
pharaoh,
isn't it?
yeah, but it's a she. The Sphinx is a lady.
Is it? Are you sure?
I mean, which is a woman.
Yeah.
Excuse
Oh.
me.
Of
the
goddess,
Greek
yeah.
Sphinx.
That's a.
That's the Greek
Oh.
Sphinx, typically shown as a woman. Egyptian Sphinx, Chad.
I always thought it was a woman.
Yeah, I mean,
look at the
Well,
makeup.
No,
Yeah.
it's just his beautiful
mean-
lips that you dream about kissing. Yeah, but the giant beard might have given you a clue. How would you feel if you were the one who had to chisel like the boobs onto a Greek Sphinx?
That'd be awesome.
Like your job is to chisel gigantic
Don't over-chisel, though.
boobs out of the side of a mountain face. You got to pretend you don't like it. You got to be like, oh man, no, that
More
job.
work,
I'd, like,
oh,
nestle
no.
between them and be like,
It starts to break apart on its own weight, so they have to construct a giant bra. The back.
you are charged with motorboating a crack into the rock face. How do you plead?
Crack.
I did it. I fucking did it. And I'd do it again.
All right, well, let's Google a bunch of rites of passages then.
Here, this is the list of the 25 craziest rites of passage.
Oh, wait, here's a good one. The Okrika tribe of Nigeria believe that young women form romantic
this about the future?
relationships with water spirits
Looking at the past
during
now.
their childhood. To end their love affair with the water spirit and get married, young women must perform the Ira ritual. The Ira ritual consists of singing songs by the river for days on end, during which the river makes one last attempt to capture their lover.
Damn, girl.
And then they are rescued by their suitor husband. That's really sweet. I like that.
Do you ever think they get like a text I know you are talking still to that water spirit. I know it is him. I picked up your phone the other day. It was dripping.
The accent
I saw
really
a
was
number I did not
unnecessary,
recognize.
I
picked
think.
it up. I put it to my ear and I'm hearing the ocean. You are still in love with him.
4 times a day you are getting water from the well.
You only sang by the river for 4 days. You said you are tired. I know it is because you love him.
That's not sweat on your collar. It's... You know what? It is true.
Is that the water spirit coming from behind?
Puts his arm around your girl. I love that. I love the
Is it
idea
from
of
Simpsons or
like, thing is
Futurama? What
jealous
is that?
of
Yeah,
the river.
yeah.
What does that mean then if you're like washing your ass in the river?
If she drinks a glass of water, you know, it's like he's inside her. You just gonna let that stand?
Okay, all right, moving on, moving on.
3.
Foot binding?
Well, I wouldn't want that to happen to me.
Hold on, I actually got a theory about foot binding.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's supposed to make the women look more dainty, you know, small feet, all that sort of thing. But
Look at the beauty and the grace, like a ballerina.
Ugh. The other idea is, have you noticed that if you bend the foot like this, you essentially get something much more akin to a hand? And if you put 2 of those together, well, you could imagine what might happen if the emperor happened to be into feet.
Is
Do you sort of understand?
I hope that's not
completely
where it
lost, but
went.
I'm entranced.
It's about 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night, whatever. He's had a couple drinks.
Yeah.
The emperor comes in. He loves feet, and he's like, "Whoa."
You're saying the emperor would have a foot fetish?
Yeah, it's a hand.
Dude, look down there. That looks like Patrick's star.
It does
Oh.
look like Patrick Star.
Oh, that looks terrible.
SpongeBob!
Oh, I hate that.
I can't do a
Oh, the
Patrick impression,
thing,
apparently.
all the toes, like, ah.
With some eyes.
for your job in the Krabby Patty.
Come on, SpongeBob! I'm gonna be late for the emperor to fuck my face or whatever.
Okay, back to
I
the
wanna be able to
future.
print a steak.
Yeah.
No, well, they're already doing that. They're trying to make like lab-grown meat.
Yeah.
But they're like, look, we're almost there. The only problem is every time someone tastes it, they go, yuck! I'd rather kill myself. Get me out of this facility. I didn't consent to this.
It's funny, when you look at all these food shortages,
yeah.
there's always one section that doesn't have any shortages, and it's all this vegan shit down here.
It's true.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that like morning television show where the lady brought her dog.
They don't even
home
have
and
that
she was
kind
like,
of section
"Trust
in
me,
Russia."
She's vegan. And then
Just a
they brought out, they're like,
most
let's
shops.
put it to the test. And they put out like a bowl of meat and a bowl of like vegetables, and the dog just like yanked the chain and immediately just started eating the meat like it never seen it before. Is there any bigger condemnation of your product than people would rather die than eat it?
Food shortages.
Food shortages.
Who's leaving the one bread?
Who's leaving the one?
Is that, okay, there's something wrong with this? Or,
No, that's what I want to ask you, right? You're in the store,
Right.
everything's
Virtual
gone.
oh my
one.
god.
All right, you need to eat. You walk up to the bread aisle, you glance side to side. There it is. There's that one bread right there. See that?
Why is it left there?
There's probably nothing wrong with it, right?
Ooh.
You gonna grab that bread?
Everybody's got the exact same bias.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this one piece?
There's probably nothing wrong with that bread. It probably get you through the night, because you are hungry.
What could have possibly happened to
What
it?
could have happened to that bread?
Yeah, I think I would grab it, but then what I would do is
would
probably
look at
like,
it.
skin the whole bread, and then I would only eat whatever's in the center of it.
Skin the whole bread.
Yeah, you know, get rid of all the crusty bit on the outside. Because, someone's probably reached their hand in, fooled around
Literally,
with it.
who says skinning bread? We call that removing the crust. You absolutely. Is there something wrong with
No,
you?
pretty much the whole world says skinning bread, except for Americans.
never
who are like,
heard
I'll have a drink of pop, please.
I've got something for you
The
on
fuck?
top.
Yeah.
It's no longer just good enough to have regular soda pop, okay? It's got to have like a twist. I'm not sure who started this. Maybe it was Coke with like vanilla Coke or Crystal Pepsi, whichever one came first.
Yeah.
And you know, even milk's getting into this with chocolate milk now. Can you believe this?
So it's called
But it was
Crystal
for a long
Pepsi.
time.
Yeah.
And that's like the see-through Pepsi.
Chocolate
Yeah,
milk, I mean.
they were like, take out the additive that makes that artificial coloring and just give it to them what it actually is. And people said, no, that's what it is. I'm not drinking that. Put back the carcinogenic coloring.
Do you reckon that Pepsi is natural?
Isn't it? It's. I don't think it's naturally see-through or naturally like dark. I could be wrong, but I heard this before, but I don't remember what color it was. Was it just like yellowish, like lemonade? I don't remember.
Naturally
Do
colored?
I reckon?
I've never
All
thought
they
about
did
it.
was take out the food coloring. That's what it
Oh,
is.
it's got one less ingredient.
Yeah.
Give me a discount then.
It just proves how unnatural it is. I still drink it though.
I figured they basically did this.
I don't. I'm sorry. This was somewhere on your mind, and it somehow related to Crystal Pepsi.
What is that?
No, I don't know what you mean, mate.
Naturally, it's all brown.
Snails?
Because it's just brown and water. And then you pour it in the oyster tank.
It is
and
oysters,
they
okay.
filter it out.
Couldn't remember the word
Wait a
oyster.
minute. You're telling me you thought.
I'm not telling you that that's what I thought. I'm telling you that's definitely what happened.
Huh?
You know,
Oh.
sometimes when people talk about like
I think I got
dissolving
it.
a dead body and flushing it down the toilet, I reckon that would be really difficult to do.
Define difficult.
So one time I clogged a toilet. Hold on, we got to go backwards more. So
I really need. No. Yeah, give me the groundwork. I see where you're heading.
okay, this
Okay.
one time I was living in this really shitty apartment and I didn't have a clothes washer. And so I had to go all the way to a laundromat. Now, at one
Okay.
point, I ran out of towels and I thought, well, I still need to shower. So instead, I took with me into the bathroom a whole roll of handy paper towels. Now, when I got
Oh.
out of the shower, I dried myself with all these paper towels, and it worked a treat. And I thought, I am a genius.
Yeah.
And then what I proceeded to do was
They should
throw
have used
these
toilet
paper
paper.
towels into the toilet.
Oh, I remember that game.
Which was not
Oh, God.
as ingenious of a move.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Not everybody be on all the time.
So what happened was the toilet was thoroughly clogged. And I thought, oh, you know, it'll pass. It'll decompose over time. It's for about a week.
It'll decompose.
Week?
For about a week.
What
the
did you
toilet
do
was,
for a
like,
week?
Completely clogged.
So then you got a plunger, right? Or you just stamped it down with your foot, or just anything other than whatever you're probably gonna tell me next?
I tried all sorts of things. So at first I was like, oh, I'll just put some cat litter down. I had a cat. I'll put some cat litter down. That'll help. Just
What the fuck?
push it, right?
You're
No,
not
it's
sounding like you know
not.
much about toilets.
No, 'cause
That's
the
the
cat litter will
opposite.
dissolve, So worst case scenario.
It depends on the cat
fine.
litter.
Now-
I found
now
out.
That didn't,
How will that help?
that
though?
didn't. Well, no, it didn't help in the end.
You're like toilet, cat poop, litter. Put it in.
I tried a plunger. That did not work. I tried boiling hot water, poured down the toilet. That also did not work. And
That
so
could break
eventually,
the toilet,
I thought,
maybe?
Okay,
So basically, it was a psychotic
I
break.
think I
but
could
I
be
can
wrong.
call a plumber, and I've got no idea when they'll come out. I don't know how much I'll pay him, and I can't be bothered.
And this cat litter's right here.
Yes, I will go the nuclear option, and I will go and buy a bottle of sulfuric acid that's used for melting and smoothing concrete, and instead pour that down the toilet. It's incredible if you buy one of these things, because like you open the cap and you can feel the acidity of the thing. Like if you start pouring it out,
Really?
you will actually feel the hairs in your nostrils react to it.
Oh.
It's incredibly corrosive,
Yeah.
incredibly dangerous.
So bring that into your house.
Yeah. By the way, that didn't unclog the toilet at all, and instead
Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
a little bit got on the toilet seat and left a permanent mark.
And so, are we gonna
Well,
get
yeah,
the
it-
moral to this?
It melted the. What is it called on the outside? I actually don't know how it's called in
story,
English.
or
Never mind.
You promised me we were just gonna be sticking to talking about the future.
Yeah, you talked about the past.
I'm tired of having my methods questioned. I want to question you.
Okay.
Let's do some Q&A with John Tron.
Ooh, hurt the balls.
Hardball's question time, truth and facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Jordan Peterson?
Listen, I'm the one asking the questions around here. I heard that you have a wife. Is that true? Do you care to comment?
That's true. Yeah.
How traditional of you.
How,
A conservative, someone might say.
yeah. I
I
mean,
couldn't help but notice that your middle name is Aryan. Is that owing to your pure white heritage?
you're fucking with me, right? This isn't a real thing. You're such a bastard. Okay. Yeah, no, that's really my middle name.
Got him.
And it is a Persian name. It's pronounced Aryan.
Persian.
You see, the Indo-Aryans,
Oh,
the Yamnaya people,
is that made up?
No. Look it up.
Yum, nai.
Okay, so the Yamnaya people. Not
the hell?
Yamnya.
Is that them?
Yum, yeah.
That's them. And the ones who went west became the Europeans, and the ones who went east became the Persians. Iran actually means land of the Aryans, but it's not
Oh
meant.
my god.
It's yeah, I know. You can't make it up.
Oh, it's just going from bad to worse.
It
What's
derives from like the 3rd century Sasanian Middle Persian Iran.
Are you reading the Wikipedia?
I am now, but I wasn't before. Anyways,
I wasn't really listening to that explanation. I'll just shortcut and say racism.
Yeah.
Shortcut.
You proud of yourself?
Straight to the
You
truth.
proud of yourself? You smiling ear to ear?
Listen.
I'll
I
fucking
thought
dox you right
I'm
now.
here just to give the fair interview, just to
Oh, that's
lay
what
out
this is.
the
This is
facts.
the interview. This is just a fair,
The
balanced
truth.
interview.
Look, there's no need to be so aggressive, John.
You didn't even ask me my favorite like food dish or anything. What kind of interview is this?
What is your favorite food dish?
The crayon green. I like the way it looks.
I heard
Yeah.
that
Oh.
you're dead.
You promised
John
you would
Troy?
go down this route. Okay, we had a chat beforehand.
It was the one question that was off
It was the
limits.
one you knew. And don't tell me you forgot. Are we still in the interview? Have I walked out of the studio yet?
Let me ask you this:
Yes.
can you grow a full beard, or is this part
Wow.
of the
Wow.
JonTron character?
Wow, that's all I've fucking got. That's all I've got, IH.
Am
Is
I not
it?
allowed to ask you about the beard?
I just feel attacked.
All right, I won't ask you about the beard then. What's the worst question you get during interview?
This one.
This one.
You've scored number one.
All right, let me ask you. then.
Okay.
Where do you get the inspiration for your videos?
You know what? You know what? Where do I get the inspiration from? Man,
You
I'm not
know
like-
what?
Fuck you, I'm not in. You're not gonna. Are you putting
Fuck
these
you.
interview bits in?
All right, well, thanks for coming to the Channel 4 interview. I hope that was perfectly balanced and fair.
Channel 4, that's all I get?
Well, the other three were busy. That's the end of the video.
Fair
we also
enough.
have another collaboration coming out in a few weeks on JonTron's channel. Also,
Oh,
I have another channel called Story Mode.
Poggers.
It's a different type of content. You might like it. It ain't that different from the rest of the things I do. I've only got one.
I did
eye.
react to a few of these,
And do not forget.
and I'm
about
thinking of
Cav
doing some more.
Records.
Oh, all right.
Probably gonna.
The fucking interview bit was my fucking favorite. Ah, fantastic. They didn't talk as much about the future, but it is what it is on this channel. It's just they have a topic and then they just devolve into something else, like stomping your shit down the toilet with cat litter. But yeah, it's a great video. I loved it a lot. So hopefully you liked my reaction. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.